Hello, everyone. I'm just going to kind of rant for a minute because I'm highly disgusted with what's going on, especially after what I've been through for 7 years with this website and every other website. You can name pretty much. What's going on right now is deadly serious, and here we are yet again as Donnie Shitbags and the paid Russian shill crew, or the paid shills for Russia crew, all put out the talking points, the disinformation, the lies, that Haitian immigrants are taking people's pets in Springfield, Ohio. It's utterly not true. I've looked into it extensively. I know where the original picture came from. I know who the original spokesmen for this are, and they're platformed everywhere, here, everywhere. One of the initial proponents of the Haitian thing was Mr. Benny Johnson, who is a two-time plagiarist. Mr. Benny Johnson got fired from BuzzFeed for 42 instances of plagiarism. Not one, not two, 42. He also then went to a right-wing rag, I forget the name of it. Him and his whole team got suspended and accused of plagiarism. Again. Yet, Mr. Johnson's platformed here, by Google, the adjudicated criminal, X, Instagram, you name it. Mr. Johnson's everywhere. I didn't know it was cool to platform plagiarists, proven plagiarists, actually. And not only is Mr. Johnson a plagiarist, two-time plagiarist, two-outlet plagiarist, he's also a paid shill for Russia. So's Mr. Poole, so's Miss Southern, so's Miss Chen, etc. And it goes on and on and on. There are so many paid shills for Russia, 600 to be exact, according to the Department of Justice. That's just in America. So Mr. Johnson was one of the originators of this rumor. Again, Mr. Johnson not only is a verified paid shill for Russia now, even this site knows it, and he's still platformed here. Not only that, he's a two-time plagiarist as well. Donnie Shitbags gets asked in an interview on television, what do you think about the bomb threats and stuff that's happening in Springfield because of what you're saying? Oh, I don't know anything about bomb threats, but there's a whole they're being overrun by illegals. So he says it again. What caused the bomb threats? He says it again when asked about the bomb threats. Donnie Shitbags is all about inciting violence. That is always the go-to. Donnie Shitbags tweeted today that he hates Taylor Swift. Yes, presidential candidate, adjudicated rapist, fraud, defamer, and traitor to his country, and classified document thief. Donnie Shitbags says he hates Taylor Swift. Presidential candidate, by the way, that some humans actually take seriously. I don't know, a 79-year-old man saying that he hates Taylor Swift. No substance to the comment, just he hates Taylor Swift, as if he's a 8-year-old on the playground. This is who people take seriously, this traitor, this criminal. This is who is platformed as well. Every social media outlet has Donnie Shitbags back on it. What's happening as a result of these known, verified lies that YouTube continues to platform about the Haitian immigrants, that Google continues to platform, that X continues to platform. Hey, the owner of X promotes it even. He even talks about it. He even comments on it and agrees. Every major social media website allows this person, Donnie Shitbags, to demonize this whole segment of the population. Again, he did it to the Mexicans years ago. They got demonized and had all kind of problems and were treated horribly while Mr. Shitbags was president. It was disgusting. So this is the go-to playbook, started back in the Hitler days and way before him, but he's a modern example of I've explained this all to you people before, years ago. Demonize a segment of the population, make them the other, that get everyone mad at them, and that mobilizes a cult-like movement. and tell lies about that community. And the result of that in Hitler's day was, we know, the extermination of many, many human beings. Right now, what's happening in Springfield the past couple days, there's been bomb threats, there's been hospitals closed down, there's been schools closed down, there's schools that have had to go to virtual learning because of Benny Johnson, Tim Pool, Laura Loomer, Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and many, many others. This is now the Russian op. All the trolls are on it. All Vlad's people are on it. And the whole right-wing machine is on it. They're all spouting the talking points. Even though we all know out here that it's all based on a story that was completely fabricated. The woman that posted the initial tweet or thing on Facebook about this has now gone on record and says she regrets posting, she's sorry. And it's not real. Yet here we still are. And all these people, all these lies are still platformed right here. All day, every day. They'll even promote the people that spout this shit. Tim Pool, etc. They'll promote that person right at the top of your feed. Unbelievable. Mr. J.D. Vance running for vice president, a man who's changed his name several times. Legally changed his name. Anyone who legally changes their name 2-3 times, I'm suspicious of you, son. Sorry, I just am. Maybe you have a good reason for it, I don't know. I'm suspicious. And that's just one small detail about Mr. Vance. Mr. Vance is also another opportunist who stands for nothing. And is just a grifter. And just hopes he gets a lot of money and power out of this association with Donnie Shitbags, who Mr. Vance once called America's Hitler. Yes, Mr. Vance said that back in the day. I guess he changed his mind once the Russian money started pouring in, huh? Anyway, so Mr. Vance admitted on CNN today, I believe, that if he has to make up stories to get the media's attention, that's what he's going to do. I posted the picture of the quote of what he said in the community section. You should always look at the community section. If you don't know where it is, ask somebody. Mr. Vance admitted on a news channel today that if he has to tell stories to get the media's attention, that's what he's going to do. In other words, what does that mean, people? What does that mean, class? That means that's a man running for vice president with Donnie Shitbags, who just admitted on worldwide television that if I have to tell lies about the Haitian community or whatever lie I have to tell in order to get the media's attention and get traction and get where I need to get in life, I'm willing to do that. That's what he just said to everyone on camera. Admitted it. And Mr. Vance's lies will also be spread all over social media. Mr. Vance will not be taken down off of social media. This website, any other website. Verified lies, verified plagiarists, verified rapists, verified frauds, verified paid shills for Russia, like Mr. Poole, Miss Southern, Mr. Johnson, etc. Many more. All this is allowed. All this is promoted. All this is broadcast by Google, YouTube, X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, Facebook, Meta, Instagram, etc. Every major social media outlet is allowing this multitude of people I just named and more to tell outright, abject, verified lies, and they could care less. Paid shills for Russia, still platformed all day, every day, right here by Adjudicated Criminal Google. And everywhere else. I don't want to single them out. So as I sit here right now talking to you good people, all three of you, since Google ruined my business and my reputation by defaming me, all of you good people, as I sit here, verified disinformation and verified paid shills for Russia are still platformed by Google all day, every day, right now, and promoted right now, all day, every day. Lies about Haitian immigrants are platformed and enabled and broadcast all over this website by the Adjudicated Criminal Google and YouTube and X and Facebook, etc. Because, it's a political campaign, right? We can't shut those lies down. We can't shut the incitement of violence down, which is the point, by the way. The chaos is the point. So again, as I sit here, all these platforms, major media networks that aren't social media as well, all just broadcasting these lies out to the general public, to the point you've got Proud Boys walking around in Springfield, wasting oxygen. You've got, again, bomb threats, threats to the Haitian community. You got Haitian kids worried about going to school. What's going to happen? All because, again, of all major social media websites, the mainstream media as well, all the paid shills and RNC shills. And the talking points, again, start with Hannity and they go all the way down. Again, it's systemic. The operation is systemic, and Russia's partnered right up with it. Since the Pizzagate days and before. All platformed right here. For years. Again, as I sit here, I want to say this again as I smoke my cigarette. Verified paid shills for Russia are still platformed right here all day, every day, on X, Facebook, all of the major TikTok, all the major platforms. Donnie Shitbags, Mr. Vance's, and Benny Johnson's lies, and they're not the only three telling these lies. Those lies are platformed here and everywhere, all day, every day, as we sit here. And guess what? All the heads of these companies, all the board members, all of them, they all know their lies. They don't care. It took me all of, 10 minutes to verify that this was all lies. They got a whole team of people, got lawyers, all kind of thing. They know their lies. They don't care. It's a machine now, and it's been a machine on social media for a long time. The right-wing grift, the Russian op / right-wing grift, and it's just been proven recently, as the Department of Justice has said. Yeah, they got 600 paid shills in this country, broadcasting, and all the websites are letting it happen. I don't know. I'm smelling some lawsuits eventually, some huge class action things happening in the future at some point. Because a lot of people made a lot of money off of all this chaos, and they're still doing it right now as the sources get outed in front of our eyes. The whole world, who the paid shills for Russia are, who the ones lying about Haitian immigrants, demonizing that segment of the population, to the point they have to be scared now. And that's the point. Talking about rounding up people and deporting them. Yes, Donnie Shitbag said that, and no, he wasn't joking, guys. I heard about this other time in history, or I think I heard of that before, that idea of rounding people up and shipping them to another location. I believe something happened around the year 1939, but I can't quite recall what it was. But it had something to do, if I'm not mistaken, with rounding one segment of the population up and moving them to another location. Maybe you can go back in the history books and check it out for yourself, because I can't recall. After what I went through with all of these social media companies, the bullshit vagaries they use to ruin my business and my reputation and shut me down time after time, I have to sit here and watch as they rake in all that Russian money and allow to be platformed people that are destabilizing our country. And they have been since at least the Pizzagate days. Everybody knew where the fucking money was coming from. All the websites knew that certain channels were operations, not channels. They didn't care. Vlad bought ads. It's that simple. And every site took the money. That's simple. Now we're watching it play out where the evidence is revealed right in front of our face, and they still platform the people. I'm sorry, they don't have any leg to stand on at this point. They never did. And I just can't believe we're watching this all play out. And I can't wait for the next email I get from them saying what I did wrong, according to the adjudicated criminal Google that platforms Benny Johnson, the two-time plagiarist, paid shill for Russia, Tim Pool, paid shill for Russia, Candace Owens charging $1,500 a minute for a video chat, Miss Southern, Miss Chen, who actually had access to the Russian money and hired all these people. Donnie shitbags demonizing whole segments of the population, getting people, getting bomb threats happening, demonizing them further every day, more and more, tripling down. And then there's Mr. Vance. Social media has no problem with these people. They platform them all day, every day. Why? Because it makes them money. That's it. That's it. And they might get their tax cuts in the end. Because that's what every company wants. Whether they tout themselves as liberal or not. And Donnie's the tool that might get them that one day. They have no love for Donnie shitbags. They see him as a tool so they can, get to the end they want as they destabilize our nation, as they platform these people. It's fascinating to watch, but I'm glad the evidence has been revealed while it's going on. They can't argue later they didn't know. And they're still doing it. Proving every damn thing I said for the past, 7-8 months. Fascinating to see exactly what I said play out. Except this time, we're behind the curtain. We know who the Russian shills are, some of them. We can watch the incitement of violence in real time because we've seen it before. None of these websites care. They're all platforming it right now. That's how much they care about your safety and your country. They prove my case every day. Have a good day.